beginning to look a lot like Christmas? Well, I guess that depends on when you're watching this. Either way you cut it, we're going to be taking a look today at this. It is the latest Hallmark Keepsake Transformers Ornament. This is Jazz, and he's going to be our focus this time around in the latest GotBot True review. Hey all, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, your most humble of hosts, Dennis Moulton, aka GotBot. As always, please like, comment, share, of course, subscribe, and while you're at it, light them up, baby. And hit that notification bell, please. It helps me out a ton, and it lets you know when content of all sorts goes up here on the channel. Check out Machinery of Man, The Everything Factor, Transformers Collectors NL, Transformers vs. G.I. Joe vs. DC Universe vs. Marvel, and have a look for me everywhere across all of social media. Those links are in the description below. If you're in a position to help the channel to grow, there's the donate link, or you can check us out on Patreon, see what we offer to you through Teespring, or of course, hit the join button, man, and become a channel member right here on YouTube. And this is the latest Hallmark Keepsake Transformers Ornament. It is, of course, Jazz. Now, if you're watching this during the holidays, near the holidays, great. Hope you're having a great holiday season. It is being recorded in August. Currently, it is 33 degrees Celsius here, which is about 91.5 degrees Fahrenheit, so it doesn't really feel super festive at the moment. I am not going to be able to show this guy next to all of the other keepsake ornaments, though I have them, and maybe I'll like link them or make some cards or put them in the end screen, something like that. Because of course at this juncture they are packed away for the year, but rest assured all of them have been reviewed on the channel, right from Optimus and Megatron and Grimlock through Bumblebee and Soundwave and Starscream. That might be it, I think, thus far. We're going to see how well this one measures up to those. Fun fact, this one was actually a few dollars cheaper than the other ones were, which is nice, but it does make me a little bit suspicious. I also want to give another disclaimer because somebody recently complained and said, "What a waste of money, it doesn't even transform." It's not supposed to transform, it's a Christmas tree ornament. It's supposed to hang on your tree and look fantastic doing so. That being said, how about we head over to the table and take a closer look at this guy. And yes indeed, it's that wonderful time of year again, the holidays, or well, hopefully it's around that time when you're watching this, maybe heading there, I don't know. This is of course the latest in the line of Hallmark Keepsake Transformers ornaments. There have been several right now as of this recording because it's August. They're all packed away, man. I don't have access to them. Such is life. But we're going to take a look at just how well this guy turned out. The box is pretty straightforward. Little tiny picture of Jazz, of course, says Transformers, it's 2020. On the back we have a write-up there about Orville Wilson, who basically is the artist who designed this. It is heavily inspired by his original G1 release. As for inside the packaging, when you open it, you have a clamshell, plastic clamshell in there, and of course here he is in the clamshell. We're going to get him out and look at him closer. And here he is in all of his glory. Now, I love these, but there's a few caveats here, and for the first time ever, there's a couple of slight QC things here that I do have to address. Some things I like. One thing kind of bothers me. It's not going to make a difference at this point in the game because I have the thing now, but you know, it's something you might want to look out for yourself. So, first things first, no articulation. This is basically a statue. So, 0. Transformation. It doesn't transform. It's a Christmas tree ornament. Hangs on your tree and looks pretty. It is what it is. So 0 there. You can't score this like you normally would. In terms of the paint apps and whatnot, overall, I'm going to say that this is, it's a solid 9. It's no mistaking it's Jazz. It has in so much detail that we're going to see up closer, but it's not perfect. The hook is on the head, which we'll see in a moment. I feel like his blaster, arguably, might not be exactly like Jazz's blaster, which sort of bothers me a little bit. And there is a paint flaw on his abdomen section, his tummy section, where it's as if the sticker was put on squished Now it's not a sticker, it's a tampo, so I guess something happened with the tampo. I think it's supposed to be straight. If I'm wrong about that, somebody can point it out to me. We're gonna look at it closer because it's kind of hard to see all of the detail in this guy from back this far. The first two things that I wanted to point out is his blaster that's in his hand. Maybe it's what was released with him in G1, but I don't feel like it looks like what we saw in the cartoon. So, but I mean, it's a blaster, it's fine. I do like that we have a little detail back here. This is Autobot Meister. I think that that's fantastic. Now, starting here at the feet, you can see the line detailing with the dark blue, the light blue, and the red over on the sides on the hubcap section. You can see that we even have what looks like the die-cast pins holding the feet together. You can see the silver detailing, the knee detailing, the hips. I love that detailing, the Autobot symbol, but look at that tummy. Unfortunately, there's a little section there that's sort of on a squish. I don't think that's the way it's supposed to be. Chest looks glorious. The head looks great. I wish the eyes were painted blue, and the hook was maybe not right there. As for the back, no taillight detailing, which is a bit unfortunate. I love the stripe detailing. That looks glorious. And last but not least, here we have the glorious detailing on the door. Here we have him next to the Reveal the Shield Special Ops Jazz, I think it was called. It's the Generations Jazz, man. And he looks great next to it. I would have liked to have been able to show him next to a G1 Jazz, but fun fact, as a boy, I had G1 Jazz for all of about 15-20 minutes and broke him in half and was so scared I was going to get in trouble that I never ever told my parents and never ever got a replacement. So in essence, I've really never even really held a G1 Jazz. It's not a mold, I know. All I know is that 6-year-old me broke him and I was very sad. Overall though, what do I think of this? It's a great Christmas tree ornament. However, because I see that there's paint left out on the taillights, because I see that there's a little tampo issue on mine, you might want to watch out for the tampo issue on yours, and I would keep our eyes peeled going forward in the future. I've loved this entire line. I would hate to see the quality begin to deteriorate slowly. Of course, this year has been somewhat extraordinary, so I'm kind of glad that we're getting this tradition continue any way you cut it. And here we are once again, and here he is, and I'm a little bit disappointed. Like, I love this line. I'm so glad that the holiday tradition that we have in our family gets to continue. I'm happy to add Jazz. A ton of detail on the guy. He looks great, but I wish that the blaster looked more like Jazz's blaster to me. It doesn't, for me personally. But more than that, though he's a couple of dollars cheaper, I'm disappointed that it looks like we're missing some paint apps, on his taillights. I have a tampo on the tummy that's on a squish, I guess. I hope it's just mine. There's so much here to like, but seeing those kind of little chinks in the armor of the QC does concern me a bit, and maybe it's just because this has been a topsy-turvy year as it is. Anyway you cut it, I'm happy to be able to continue a family tradition, even if this isn't the strongest of those offerings. Let me know what you think about these ornaments. Let me know what you think about Jazz in particular. I appreciate you coming by, man. Give me some of your extremely valuable time. I do know how important it is to you. Hit the subscribe button, stick around, have some fun with us here on the channel. If you're in a position to help the channel to grow, don't forget that there's a donate link down in the description. You can check us out on Patreon, see what we offer to you through Teespring, or of course you can hit the join button and become a channel member right here on YouTube. Don't forget that somehow, someway, each and every single day, man, you do make a difference, and I look forward, baby, to the next time that you and I get together to have another visit, either in the live streams on Thursday nights at the stop motion premieres, or the old-fashioned way, baby, right here inside the videos.